Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 248. Today is release day for the brand new 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 1 hobby. First major hobby release in a long time in hockey cards, the one that kind of everyone looks forward to. It's finally here. I really don't want to get too long into the preamble, so yeah, we're doing two cases today, so we'll roll the dice and decide which case we do for the first break, and then the other one will be the second break, which will be right after this. Just a few little housekeeping notes. If there does happen to end up being an Easter egg cracking card, it will be a 31 team random because they don't have any cards in the break. So that's really about it. But so far from what I've seen, the product looks good. Zegras is selling insanely well. So let's get started. So odd numbers will be the top case, so 1, 3, 5, and even numbers will be the bottom case. Here we go. That was 6. So even numbers are the bottom case. So top case goes later. That actually works out well. Where am I putting this? That did not roll super well, but it was still rolled. So here we go. Let's get started with the random. Oh, I need to get random.org up. That would be helpful. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, Zegras, Caulfield are the top two that you want. Sale value wise, I think Zegras is probably still the top one. But Caulfield's definitely up there as well. So here we go. Switch on over to the random. So 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. And good luck, everyone. Once, twice, third time. Bill on top, Patrick on the bottom. Again, this is 248. This is the first case break. The second case break will be after this. And 3 times on the teams. Once, twice, and third time. Devils on top, Blues on the bottom. All right, here we go. Bill, you've got the Devils. Robert, you've got the Sharks. Dennis with the Jets. Aaron, you got the Flames. Robert, you got the Predators. Honestly, not a bad team to get. Brian with the Chicago Blackhawks. Marshall, you got the Lightning. Craig with the Islanders. Robert, you've got the Sabres. Dave with Vegas. Timothy with the Senators. Scott with Pittsburgh. Nelson, you got the Kings. Mark with the Avalanche. Christopher with the Bruins. The Bruins are a solid team this year as well. Bill with the Rangers. Craig, you've got the Arizona Coyotes. Wait, hang on 1 second. Is this? Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Peter with the Blue Jackets. Brent with the Canucks. Matthew with the Flyers. Sergio with the Wild. Dave, you've got the Ducks. Timothy with the Stars. Patrick with the Capitals. Justin with the Hurricanes. Marshall with the Oilers. Craig with the Red Wings. Scott with the Habs. Nelson with the Leafs. Kenny with the Panthers. And Patrick with the Blues. So, there we go. Second tier, Swayman, Knight, Drysdale, Jeannot, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, I think, is another sleeper. So, I just want to double check one thing quickly. I'm just getting into the team viewer here 1 second. Jeannot, I don't think he's going to... I don't know how well he'll sell, but Tampa Bay's solid. They've got 3 young guns. Buffalo's got 5, so... yeah, that's correct. Okay, perfect. Let me just get into the team viewer. All right, there we go. Save, team viewer. So yeah, in terms of young guns to watch out for, where is my tier list? So yeah, Pinto is probably in that second tier, not super highly valued yet. I mean, people are going to go hard for Joe Veleno, but I'm not, like, I don't know. Cam York is going to be one to keep an eye on. Yeah, Tanner Jeannot is, like, Calder contender right now. Some, like, other names to keep an eye on are, like, Zach Jones. I really like Zach Jones for the Rangers. Rasmus Kupari, I mean, just kind of had a lot of draft hype, so just players like that, right? Yeah, Ross Colton, Cam York, Kalen Addison for the Wild. You know, Arttu Ruotsalainen isn't the worst name, but in the canvas you have Quinton Byfield is a big one. Alex Newhook is another one. So, yeah. So I think Nashville ends up being like they're a mid-tier team. You've got two young guns and like two young gun canvases, so they end up being like mid to good tier because Jeannot's an actually like good young gun. So, all right, I don't see anything on the trade front. Let's get into this. Let's do this the easy way. Case number 220. I guess it'd be helpful when you're cutting the tape if you cut the actual edges. There we go. All right, come on. Should fall forward. Perfect. Here we go. Empty. Empty. All your boxes. All right. Well, here we go. So we'll go through the first box slowly. Kind of, you know, go through the design, and then from there we'll pick things up. We'll speed it up a little bit. Again, just because we do have two of them, and the other one is supposed to start at 6. If we're a little bit, I think we'll be perfectly on time for that. But yeah, Bill, yes, team sets for sure. Everyone will get them for the first two breaks, regardless. It's just gonna be easier than going through. So, the notes, and I mean, hey, you get a little bit extra out of it. I think it's just a cool little release day thing. So, all right, here we go. I've heard some rumors that the packs are a little bit stubborn. So, but box number 26 and 24. Trundley, that one is tomorrow. That is tomorrow. So, otherwise I would have had to start a while or go to bed. So we'll go pack by pack here for the first box, and then kind of get in the grooves of things and go from there. So here we go. Pack 1. So here's the base design. Again, whenever there's a new like flagship product, I always like to go over it. Again, very clean. Honestly, I really like it. So there's the back. Again, clean, straightforward. Not much else that you could expect from a Series 1 base card. So yeah, here we go. And our first hit is a debut dates of Nolan Foote for the Devils. Debut dates of Nolan Foote for the Devils. Again, similar as last year. So all this is the same. Again, it should be this simple one hit per pack product. Yeah. And again, as per usual, Young Guns will get season top loaded. If I do see like an exclusives or something, I will try and save that for the end. But ooh, I think this is actually the short print too. Young Gun Canvas Black, I believe. Quinton Byfield for the Kings. I believe this is a case hit. Yeah, it's the case hit canvas. So they were unannounced. That's an insane pull for the Kings. It's the full on like the black border card, which is, I mean, hey, we just hit the best Young Gun canvas in that parallel. So, well, I guess second best for right now. Zegras would probably be higher, but I like Byfield, so I'm biased. So right away, LA, right out of the gate, beautiful hit. Here we go. Pack 2. And look at our first young gun, Zach Jones for the Rangers. Again, I like Zach Jones. I think he'll be a good player. So, yeah, I was hoping as well. So hopefully we'll see regular ones just to compare. Yeah. So here's like what the regular canvas looks like. Batherson for the Senators. Just base. I was gonna check. The other thing I saw were a couple people complaining about corners, and that happens. Hundo P. Barkov for the Panthers. These are nice. I think. What are the parallels? Is there a? I think there's a gold parallel, but right, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a gold parallel for them. So, but nice. I like, again, it's a very Upper Deck's taking some like risks with this product design this year, which is nice. So I like it. Honor roll superstar. Fox for the Rangers. Fox for the Rangers again. A little bit of like, if we're being really nitpicky, the like edges of the cards can be a little bit rough. Same with the Young Guns. I mean, they look fine. So next up, Young Guns of Jackson Cates for the Flyers. Jackson Cates for the Flyers. Yeah, these packs are, I don't know, they're better than extended to open up, but this looks like a base pack. Oh no, it might be a French variation. Yeah, French variation. Okay, so those are tougher to pick out this year, but they're right there. So, Sorrows for Nashville on the French variation. So they're a little bit tougher. I guess they're not really tougher to pick out, but it does feel like there's supposed to be like something there, but there's just not. Debut dates of Byron for the Avs. I like the base card design. It's really nice. Like it's sleek, it's modern. I think the Young Gun set will hold up well. Anytime they do like this style of a Young Gun set, it generally has a really good crop. So Raquel for the Ducks on the canvas. Hoglander does not have the stuff above his E. And Tice Thompson for the Devils on the Young Guns. Just a weird, like the edging is just, it looks weird, but it's not. So, like it looks like it's miscut, but it's not. It's a stanchion with like the reflection. So, and Portraits Gold, I believe. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. So again, a little bit of chipping in the top, but different look for the portraits. Because I think there's gold and then there's black and white, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And the SPs are the rookies, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's what it was on the checklist, so we'll find out. Kierstad for the Panthers. Kind of a whatchamacallit. It'll be like a kind of bottom pairing defender, so French variation of Wheeler for the Jets, so a little bit of a soft edge there. And I'm being picky for the sake of being picky on it. For the most part, it seems fine. Robertson for the Leafs on the debut dates. I like the debut dates. They're honestly, like, I think a little cleaner. I know they're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but Svechnikov for the Hurricanes, that's a cool canvas photo. Mark G has Colorado. Colorado. Portraits of Leonard for Vegas. Yeah, the portraits are definitely... I like them. They're different. Like, I like that they use the full card. They kind of have, like, that portfolio type look to them, which, again, I like. So, honor roll of Jack Hughes for the Devils. Yeah, I like the look of the set in general. So, we should have a few more Young Guns. That's just the checklist. That's what the checklist looks like. But well, how about a good box one with a Caulfield Young Gun too? Colorado for Mark G and Justin. Here, we'll throw this up. Justin, you have Carolina. So there's our Caulfield. Out of the gate. So 2 French variations. Here, I will type it in chat after I get through box 1. And here's our first Dazzlers. Saros for the Predators. These are, again, slightly different from last year, but still, like, similar. And, ooh, nice. The Electromagnetic of Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. These are really nice. Honestly, like, really well done with the insert design. It looks clean. And that's really all you could ask for. Yeah, so here's a regular Young Gun canvas of Wyatt Kaliniuk for the Chicago Blackhawks. So see how it's red? I believe that is supposed to be the regular canvas, and then the black is the short print Easter egg canvas. I believe, but we'll double check to make sure that there's like different variations. But yeah, cool stuff. Akin for the Bruins on the Young Guns. So really good box one. I mean, if we hit the Byfield canvas black is our, like, you know, K-Pit canvas. Take that every day of the week. And last pack here, portraits. Patrick Kane for Chicago. So good box one. Overall thoughts, it's a very, like, we're 1 box in. Obviously, that was a very good box. Cohesive set. So that's, you know, what I like to see. There's a lot of there's a lot of good, like, well-designed parallels. Content seemed fine. I mean, we got 2 French variations there, which is kind of weird, but I'm, like, per box variants and inserts like that I'm fine with, so we need to get our proper amount of Young Guns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We ended up with 8 Young Guns in that box. So, I mean, that's a win. Ooh, this would have been a box that I would have bought. 60 and 94 on the box numbers. All right, now we're gonna start to speed up a little bit. So I think we'll do one more kind of like individual pack, or so this box, another one on an individual pack, and then we'll start doing a rip and stack. Cole Lind for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Ovechkin portraits for Washington. Hoglander for the Canucks on the electromagnetic. We got, I think, a first clear cut here. Ooh, it's a young gun. Morgan Barron for the Rangers is our clear cut young gun. Not the worst. They fixed the proper printing for these this year. That's good to see. That's good to see. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Still a case hit, so. I like the clear cuts are really nice this year. Like, they look a lot cleaner this year compared to last year. So, if you have a player you want to collect, like those look really nice. Well, there's Zegras right behind. Nice little 200. I think I saw some going for like 250 today, which is more than pre-sale, which is insane. There we go. So congrats Anaheim, congrats Montreal, LA, and Rangers. All of you have got a cool hit. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's just like a canvas texture. And it's blank. Like, I think it's supposed to be a canvas card. I think, right? Like, I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it's just missing a straight up, it's just straight up missing a card. It's a blank canvas. Legitimately. Alright, well, put that to the side. It's kind of weird. Rookie retrospective of Mikey Anderson for the Kings. Honestly, if it's like UV light, it would be hilarious because so many people would throw them out on me like, no, like that's actually like a huge hit type of thing would be hilarious. Vasilevsky on the honor roll for the Lightning. Rainanen for the Rangers on the Young Guns. So we haven't had the French yet. I'm going to guess we're a canvas short. Would be my guess. But Dazzlers of Hurdle for the Sharks. That's a Saber cycle. Forgot it's last year's photography. Got 100p. Or a hundo P of Kachuk for the Senators. Oh my goodness. How about a Young Gun canvas of Trevor Zegras? Well, okay. So even if you like got the blank canvas, I don't know how to put these in the stands. Like, this is just incredible. But like the blank canvas, I mean, hey, could have wished for a Zegras and you would have got it. So. Matthias Samuelsson for the Buffalo Sabres on the Young Guns. Yeah, I really like the set design this year. It's very, like, well done. So, got portraits of Byfield on the rookie portraits for the Kings. That's a short print one. We'll stick that up in there. Hundo P of Parisi for the Wild. And set's a little bit outdated with like teams, so honestly that'd be a really cool like set type thing, but I know they couldn't do it. We got a gold debut date of Krebs for Vegas. These are just like rare, they're not numbered or anything. No French yet that I am aware of. Tice Thompson for the Devils again. So first one that we've doubled up on. Okay, this pack is missing cards. Like straight up, it's just... I mean, we still got the hit. Patrick Laine for the Blue Jackets. But it's just straight up missing base cards. So, it happens every once in a while. Machines aren't perfect. Rookie retrospective of Kakinen for the Minnesota Wild. Ovechkin on the honor roll for the Capitals. It's an NFC chip that gets you an NFT. Zach Jones for the Rangers, so doubling up on the young guns again. But, I mean, Zach Jones is a good one to double up on, I would say. Haven't hit any of the big goalies yet, but... French Young Guns of Ole Alsing for the Senators. So there's our French Young Gun. It's not stand worthy, but it's recap worthy. And those look clean. Like, those look really clean too. Laugh for the Rangers on the debut dates. 2 packs to go here. Canvas of Markstrom for the Flames. I mean, box 1 and box 2 have been incredible. And another pack with fewer than the amount of cards that you want to see. But Oshie for the Capitals. So I think we technically got everything. Yeah, that was a weird box. So let me shrink the base stack down. It was a great box, like at the same time too, right? So like that's one of those boxes where you're just like, yeah, I got a missing, like I was missing a card technically, but you got the French Young Gun, the clear cut Young Gun, the best Young Gun in the set, and the best Young Gun canvas in the set. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's one of those just like, well, see, Bill, I actually like had an idea, you know, if people like the loot box stuff, an educational one would be replanting seeds. Man, if they bring back champs, that'd be really cool. The only problem is that if the box sits for long enough, it might sprout in there too. That'd actually be hilarious. 17 and 24 on the box numbers. So. All right, last one that we're opening up in like a regular speed. Then we're gonna go to early. Then we're gonna go to rip and stack. So. Jeannot for the Predators. Yeah, we'll put him in the sleeve and top load. We'll do that for now, but probably moving forward, he'll be regular, like just in the pile. Gold portraits of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Rookie retrospective of Ty Smith for the Devils. Oh, it would be, and it's like it just slowly grows. But then they somehow like genetically encoded it so it grows a pack of cards. Ooh, gold electromagnetic of Hischier for the Devils. On the gold, they got him with the cage on for this. And Hauser for the Sabres. Wrong Sabres goalie to get. On the Young Guns. Canvas of Holtby for the Canucks. Yeah, you can see when they probably concepted and came up with the checklist for this. Bobrovsky for the Panthers, just based off of like what players were selected for what and stuff like that. Like, because Holtby was bought out pretty early in the summer, but this was probably already like in print then. Point for the Lightning on the honor roll. So, you know what? I like it. There's lots of like really well designed product. Kupari for the Kings. He is not in the Insta sleeve and top load, but could be. I like the set. I'm very excited for Series 2 as well. So, French variation of Varlamov for the Islanders. Because, like, I'm looking forward to Byfield stuff. So, he will be in Series 2. I mean, I'm assuming you'll have both Raymond and Sider in Series 2. So, there's going to be... Series 1 has some good young guns, but Pius Suter for the Chicago Blackhawks, right? Yeah. There's going to be some... It's going to be similar to like 1920, where you have some really good headliners in Series 1, but Series 2 is just going to be stacked. Again, if they want it to be stacked too, I should phrase that. Brown for the Kings. Ooh, I think we got a... Looked like this card had some... Oh, it's just a base card. So, Shesterkin for the Rangers on the canvas. That's a cool photo. That's a really cool photo. Electromagnetic of Velarde for the Kings. That one was the other way this time. Dazzlers of Swayman for the Bruins. Actually, that's a rookie Dazzlers. We'll put them up top. Dakota Joshua for the Blues on the Young Guns. Yeah, we did hit our French. Hellebuck on the honor roll. We've got a Hundo P coming up here. McKinnon for the Avs. I feel like those cards might just hold their value. Something like for an insert set, they might retain their value a little bit. So, the cutoff for Series 2 is already over. Deneau for the Habs on the canvas. Like, the cutoff for Series 2 is normally... Honestly, like, I would even say... I guess for Young Guns it's different, but for, like, main players, Bear Boulet for the Lightning on the Young Guns. For like main players, it's like honestly even Christmas at best. Like they're definitely printing Series 2 before Series 1 comes out type of thing. Ooh, another of the black canvases. So Taylor Hall for the Bruins. So just like I don't know if it's just a short print, but I think it's a short print, so we'll put it in there. Because it's definitely different, so. Hundo P of Kopitar for the Kings. This one has some edge damage on it, but again, those cards are going to show a lot. I would say the cutoff for Series 2 was probably, for Young Guns in particular, was like when Series 1 normally was, so probably start a season. Leonard for Vegas on the portraits. And last pack, the only thing we haven't really seen is like a street clothes variation yet type of thing. Young Gun checklist, so random between the Ducks and the Habs. Again, as a reminder, with the Young Gun checklist, if we get 2, both people will get 1. If we only have 1, then it'll be a random. If we have like 1 French and 1, or like an exclusives or a clear cut, and a regular one, we'll do 1 random. The winner gets the better one, and then the loser gets the worst one. So if we hit like a clear cut and an exclusives, I don't know what we do then, but we'd probably do 2 randoms. We'd probably random it off 3 times then. If we hit like a clear cut and an exclusives, because those are both like highly valued. Or no, I guess we could random. Look up whatever one's higher valued, and I don't know, but we'll figure it out because it's just a 50-50 shot, right? So I just want to make sure. I guess yeah, if we hit an exclusives and a clear cut, we'll do by the way, 76 and 83 on box numbers. If we hit a clear cut and an exclusives of like the Young Gun checklist or like a regular checklist, we'll do. I'll look up and see which one goes for more, and then that will go to the winner. The other one will go to the loser, and we'll random up the third one. So I generally think the exclusives would go for more than the clear cut, but it's tough. In terms of like base cards, I think the clear cut would go for more, but I don't know. But yeah, I'd say Series 2, like the cutoff already happened, especially with extended. I'm keen to see what they do with like Mason McTavish and Hendrix Lapierre, because they could print them this year, but I don't think they will. Because there's already a ton of Young Guns, and you might as well like hold over till they're actually playing more games at this point. But then again, you could also just stack up Series 2. So, and extended, like both are probably going to be good products this year. This feels like a fewer card pack. No jersey cards yet, by the way. I think it's actually pretty tough to pull jersey cards this year. Alright, here we go. Capo Kakinen for the Wild on the canvas. Hundo P of Crosby for the Penguins. Varlamov for the Islanders on the honor roll. Young Guns of Gustafsson for the Senators. Not the word. Like, he seemed to be okay at the start of last year. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the Dazzlers for the Sabres. Card after this should be a hit. Kaprizov for the Wild on the Electromagnetic. Canvas of Stamkos for the Lightning. Jackson Cates for the Flyers on the Young Guns. Laugh for the Rangers on the portraits. Rathbone for the Canucks on the debut dates. Shesterkin on the black UD canvas for the Rangers. So they're a little bit more common than what was originally expected. And Tyce Thompson for the Devils on the Young Guns. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the rest of like series 1 like this now. Had our few boxes to go slowly. We'll get a look at the different Young Guns as we go along. I think the cutoff for rookies, it seems, is like mid-February, like for the entire year's worth of products, and then for Series 2, it seems like Young Guns they can push out a little bit later, but for the most part, given that it looks like they have more lead time, they need more lead time for printing and stuff right now. I'm gonna guess it was probably fairly early. Like, for the record, I noticed that like we haven't hit a jersey card yet, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with making them rare. So here we go. Hellbuck for the Jets. This year for the Devils on the electromagnetic. Kachuk for the Flames on the honor roll. Wade Allison for the Flyers. French variation of William Karlsson for Vegas. Krebs for Vegas on the debut days. Kachuk for the Senators on the canvas. And Volano for the Red Wings on the Young Guns. I think he goes there for now, but Quinn Hughes for the Canucks on the portraits. Rookie retrospective of Laugh for the Rangers. Backstrom for the Capitals on the electromagnetic gold. And Stunichka for the Devils on the Young Guns. There we go. Box 4 out of the way. Box 5. So far, I mean, box 1 and 2 were insanely good. So, like, it's hard to hold, like, and then box 3 and 4 were quieter. So it's hard to be like, yeah, like, you know, it seems good. Because it was like, you hit 2 of the best Young Guns in box 1 and then the best Young Gun twice in the second box. So with a clear cut and a French, like, pretty crazy. Here we go. Again, if I do see like somehow an exclusives, I will try, especially if it's a Young Gun, we'll try and save it. Yeah, so far, like, love the look of the set. Very, very clean. I love the clear cut. Yeah. I'm not, honestly, like, they're not stated. In typical years, it'd be, like, typical years, pretty much everything up until Series 2 last year, I would say it was, you got 3 base exclusives and 1... It felt like 2 or 3 base exclusives and 1 Young Gun exclusives or high gloss per case. So, but that I think has changed a little bit. Because like that used to be one of the incentives for opening up a case was that you get the like you have the exclusives, but now it's also the clear cut. So we haven't seen any of the number parallels yet. We've seen lots of the canvas blacks, so. Here we go. Dune for the Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. Varlamov for the Islanders. Retrospective of Tolvanen for the Predators. Ooh, there's our first jersey card. Ekblad for the Panthers. So I'm just going to get rid of that canvas card now. Nice. Honestly, the jersey cards look good. Walcott for the Lightning. Doc for Chicago. Sorokin for the Islanders on the canvas. Sorokin for the Islanders on the electromagnetic. Rantanen for the Avalanche on the honor roll. Ruotsalainen for the Sabres on the Young Guns. Sabres should be a pretty good team to have in this. Drysdale on the Dazzlers for the Ducks. We've pulled a lot of rookie Dazzlers. And Sharangovich for the Devils on the debut dates. He had a really good rookie year. I just noticed that the some of the back of cards are doing. Oh no, that one the front's a little bit chipped as well. So I haven't been looking everything over like super closely. So the trick to open up the packs, it seems, is to do the open at the top, and then the middle rips pretty easily, but the top is top's pretty well on there. But yeah, exclusives used to be a little bit more common than what they are. This is also just I feel like opening up the packs like this and the boxes like this is just a better flow for the break. Because it allows, like, you know, half a box to go, then we go through all the cards, then we can, like, talk about the cards. Canvas of Stone for Vegas, that's just a regular one. Cam York for the Flyers on the Young Guns. McKinnon for the Avs on the Portraits. Seth Jones for Columbus on the Hundo P. Rookie Retrospective Gold of Pius Suter for Chicago. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the fear, right? Kyle Burrows for the Avs. Not the fear, but you know what I mean. Canvas of Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. Like, if exclusives are falling at a lower rate, then that typically means that there's more product being produced. So, debut dates of Laugh for the Rangers. Panarin for the Rangers on the honor roll. Middleton for the Avs on the Young Guns. Parker Kelly for the Senators on the French Young Guns. So there's our second French Young Gun. Both going to the Senators, by the way. But yeah, like when I do all my like math and stuff, I normally base it off that for case runs. Kakinen for the Wild. God, that's get so excited about it being green. It's like, hey, it's gonna be Kaprizov, but it's not. So, all right, that box is done. So that's like the main thing to like keep in mind is that like, you know, it's even if exclusives are falling at like, you know, half the rate, like it just means there's more product, which again isn't the worst because there's clearly a high demand for it. Like it's moving, so box 65 and 55. So I could see them eventually putting in like a second base parallel, like a numbered base parallel. I guess that's kind of what like the clear cuts are supposed to do, but time are we at? 5 o'clock? Perfect. That's going to be just the right amount of time for the next break, so. Especially after cleanup and sorting. And we haven't had a base clear cut yet, by the way. Only the young guns. Akin for the Bruins. Haven't hit Swayman or Knight or Ukko-Pekka-Luukkonen yet. Or Drysdale. Stützle for the Senators on the debut dates. JT Miller for the Canucks on the Dazzlers. Heiskanen for the Stars on the Portraits. Lucic for the Flames on Hundo P. Kierstad for the Panthers on the Young Guns. Pilon for the Capitals on the Young Guns. Kane for Chicago on the canvas. Kaliev for the Kings on the debut dates. Pettersson for the Canucks on the honor roll. Jeremy Davies for the Predators on the Young Guns. Okay, I missed a French then, didn't I? Not that many, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That last one just a base pack then? I guess so. Because there should be a card right here, so. And there's no French. There should be a card there. Go through and make sure I'm not missing anything. But I don't think I would be, so. Because it would have been early on. It would have been early, or like late, not early on. Would have been in that last pack. Nope, not missing anything, so. Right, it should be a hit and 4 cards then. Or I guess, no, hit then 8 cards and then, yeah, the last one should have 4 cards. 4 or 3. that would have been the bottom pack. Yeah. That's weird. We got 3 Young Guns. Right, we got... did we get 3 or 4? We got Pelon, Davies, and... Maybe we got 2. I don't know. Definitely wasn't missing anything, which is weird. More packs to go. And it's always a fun part about new products is that you learn the quirks of them. All right. Here we go. Drysdale for the Ducks. There we go. Soft edges on this one. Stamkos for the Lightning as the Dazzlers. Theodore for Vegas as the Electromagnetic. Ovechkin for the Capitals. Alsling for the Senators on the Young Guns. Laugh for the Rangers on the portraits. We're doubling up on a lot of the portraits, it seems like. Retrospective of Vanacek for the Capitals. Ooh, this is a gold. Hundo P gold of Adam Fox for the Rangers. Those are nice. Not numbered, but just a nice little subset. And Benoit for the Ducks on the Young Guns. Barry for the Oilers. I don't think we've hit our French yet. Keith for Chicago on the Hundo P. Swayman on the Superstar Honor Roll. Thought they would have had like rookie or something. So I don't think we hit French there, right? Because that would have been box 1. Yeah, that would have been box 1. Where we got the double French. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. Let me go back there and make sure I didn't miss anything. But that's weird. They are easy enough to pick out. So after like you get used to looking for them, just that one little line of text. Nothing there. Was the Kelly Young Gun in this? Maybe the Kelly Young Gun was in this? I'm forgetting what box what box that was in. Oh, I'll go back and watch to make sure, but no French. No French yet. That's not French. That's not French. Yep, no French, I guess. So, weird. Weird box. All right, well, that's the halfway point. I'm just going to grab a quick sip of water. All right, box 7. Now we do have to kind of get a little bit of a move on. to get in time for the next break. Uh, 30 and 47 are the box numbers. Yeah. Ooh, I think we have a clear cut. Looks like we have a clear card. Packs are just shredding a little bit. There we go. All right. So yeah, let me know what you. I mean, we're halfway through. Let me know what your thoughts on Series 1 is. Design, contents, stuff like that. I like it. I think it's a good entry. Yarn Croak for the Predators. Spencer Knight. There we go. There's a big one for the Panthers. Had to wait a little bit, but. Good drill for the Flames. A little bit of rough edges on that. Sharangovich for the Devils on the rookie retrospective. Ooh, clear-cut exclusives of Khudobin for the Stars. I mean, that's like the... That's a short print. Those are Easter eggs. So. Shadow? Yep, there you go. Just, you can, if you type in like your first name too, or like something, that works as well, but. Kalen Addison for the Wild on the Young Guns. Matthews for the Leafs on the canvas. Petrangelo for Vegas on the Hundo P. Svetch for the Hurricanes on the Honor Roll. Cole in for the Canucks on the Young Guns. French variation of Tage Thompson for the Predators. And Kucherov for the Lightning on the Electromagnetic. Yeah, the Electromagnetics, I think, like, honestly, they were really cool. They were one of those cards that I like the mock-ups for, but, I don't know. It would have been cool if they were, like, foil or something, I guess. Because, like, if you foil that, but, I mean, some people are going to like them. Yeah, the more I look at the Electromagnetics, the less I kind of end up liking them, but hey, they're an insert. Yeah, for sure. The Prism Color Blast is a good comparison. And, like, rarer too, right, if you're doing that. But I mean, like, hey, good stuff so far. Like, overall, this break's been solid. We've hit some good, like, some tough to pull stuff. We've hit the best young guns that you could get. So far so good. All right, here we go. Well, there's a new hook for the Avalanche on the Young Gun canvas. So literally, the all white canvas upset. Yeah, that's a bold choice. That's a good one there. New hook for Colorado on the Young Gun canvas. Pearson for the Yotes on the Young Guns. Stützle for the Senators on the portraits. Aho for the Hurricanes on the electromagnetic. Oh my goodness. Hello, second clear-cut Young Gun alert. And it's a good one. It's Spencer Knight for the Florida Panthers. This case has been wild, man. Like, it has not been consistent, but boy, has it been good. Who had the Panthers? Kenny. Congrats. That's a big one right there. Logan Thompson for Vegas on the Young Guns. Canvas of Barkov for the Panthers. Hundo Pia Fox for the Rangers. Crosby on the honor roll for the Penguins. The honor rolls are nice, but they're similar design to what they used to have. Hardman for Chicago on the Young Guns. Dazzlers of DeBrincat for Chicago. And Miller for the Rangers. A little bit of a soft edge there. But, I mean, like, hey, can we complain about that box? New hook, Knight. I don't think we're missing. We hit the French, so yeah. You're technically only supposed to get one clear cut Young Guns per. Oh, and we hit the Knight in that case, didn't we, too? You're only supposed to get one clear cut per case, so we might have a case in the future that doesn't have one. But, like, if you were just to, like, stop opening up the boxes here, I'm pretty sure you'd be break even on the case. Like, actually probably easily break even at the rate that Zegras is selling. And, like, I don't think we haven't hit a Swayman, we haven't hit a Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen yet. So, like, we haven't hit some Young Guns, but we've hit the big two. 83 and 25 on the box numbers. And, I mean, we hit a big one in a good parallel. Well, we hit three big ones in good parallels. So. Actually, you know what? Once I finish getting all these packs opened up, I'm going to shrink the insert stack down because that's getting dangerously tall. I think we got another jersey card. I like the jersey cards. The jersey cards are kind of nice. They're very classic. Like, they're retro but modern at the same time, if that makes sense. That's another clear cut. Alright, let me just get the insert stack shrunken down. We'll put it in this. Right there. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Oh, well, here's a double insert. Electromagnetic of Ehlers for the Jets. And Atkinson on the Dazzlers for Columbus. That makes up for one of the missing cards. Checklist of Marner and Matthews for the Leafs on the canvas. Mikey Anderson for the Wild on the Young Guns. Bernard Docker for the Senders on the rookie portraits. Hoglander for the Canucks on the debut dates. Jersey of Grice for the Red Wings. Hundo P of O'Reilly for the Blues. Couturier for the Flyers on the canvas. Hardman for Chicago on the Young Guns. Robertson for Dallas on the portraits. Malkin for the Penguins on the electromagnetic. And clear picks. Aaron Ekblad for Florida. These are 1 in 5 cases, I want to say. It's like 1 in 1,200 packs, but these are really cool. I like these. Cool hit for Florida. All right, we've given the Byfield lots of time in the spotlight. It can slide on over. I honestly, like, I really like that. That's a really cool subset. I think they're 1 in 1,000, something like that. Where is it? Yeah, 1 in 1,152 packs. So, 1 in about every 5 cases. Or 4 cases. So, really big hit, but Florida, you got 2 nice clear cuts. Anaheim, I mean, you got the Zegras, the Zegras. Kings, you got your Byfield. Avalanche, you got your Newhook. Rangers, you got a couple of Zach Joneses. The clear cut. All the top teams are generally hitting. The only team that's really like underperforming is Buffalo right now, I would say, because they haven't gone UPL Young Gun yet. Is that another clear card? Maybe not. Maybe it's just missing. All right. Almost there. It'd be cool to see a numbered card soon. Haven't seen a numbered card yet. And there are some cool numbered card sets, so. Allison for the Flyers on the Young Guns. Point for the Lightning. That's a little bit out of focus for a canvas, but a cool shot. Hundo P of Kachuk for the Flames. Came for Chicago on the honor roll. And there's UPL for the Sabres. He is a sleeve and top loader for me. I like him quite a bit, so. Kubalik for Chicago on the Dazzlers. Kaprizov for the Wild on the debut dates. Came for Chicago. Or not Chicago, sorry, San Jose. Young Guns of Dune for Columbus. It's amazing how much you say one name in their team and then it's just like ingrained. Darnell Nurse for the Oilers on the portraits. Velarde for the Kings. Hundo P Gold of Crosby for the Penguins. A little bit of a soft corner. We'll put that one up there. It's a gold Crosby. No French. Unless we hit it early. Did we hit a French? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That would be 17. 6 Young Guns would be 23, and the clear cut's 24, so just no French. And yeah. Right? I'm not missing it. I mean, we had to hit every pack, like you could tell. That checklist doesn't say French. Yeah, and the Crosby, yeah, we had an extra hit there. We just didn't get a French, which is, I mean, I think you'd trade like a Hundo P Gold or the clear picks for a French every day of the week, so. Yeah, no, those are French. The French ones are marked like where is the old ones? When we get the next one, I'll show you. Actually, on a base, essentially they're marked like here. Where's the Young Gun? The Young Guns are easier to pick out because this whole thing is French, but it's like right there. It says French variations. So I'll go back and double check. We did get an extra one, but I don't know. It's been a weird case. Like we have the, I mean, Shadow, you weren't here, but like this came out of a pack and it's just blank. It's just a blank canvas, like legitimately a blank canvas. We had a box that was like had a couple like base pack or like not base packs. Well, we had one base pack or two, I guess, because that canvas is technically not a hit. We had some that were missing base, but it's like typical stuff that you sometimes see. So it's nothing like. I mean, the blank canvas is rare, but battery box number 22 and 20, because we've never had a blank canvas. So. But yeah, it's been a really solid case. Like honestly, if it were just to end here, like it would be, like yeah, we did really well in this case type of stuff. So. Yeah, I mean, we got an extra clear cut Young Gun in here, like, so, like, it's one of those just, like, as much as we're missing, like, we might be missing, like, a small insert, like, see, this is a pack that'll have less than the standard amount of base cards. So, it's a Young Gun right there, but it happens, and machines aren't perfect. As long as we get the main cards, like, I'm generally happy. No exclusives yet. Oh, here's another of the 4-card packs. See, it's just a 4-card pack. That'll throw off my count, but well, pretty like standard type of stuff you see. So it's a weird case, but it's a good weird. So. Michaelis for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Kessel for the Yotes on the portraits. Smith for the Devils on the debut dates. Street variation. Vlad for the Rangers. Street clothes variation. So far, only one Young Gun checklist. Keane for the Hurricanes. Comtois for the Ducks. It's a second McDavid base. That's the other thing I've actually been noticing is that like been doubling up on base within the box, which is less common, but Tavares for the Leafs. Zahorna for the Penguins. Marner for the Leafs. McMichael for the Capitals. Subban for the Devils on the canvas. Kaliniuk for the Chicago Blackhawks on the Young Guns. We pulled his canvas. That was early on. So. Lots of base. But, hey, another... I mean, it's not a decent start. It's not even like a great start. It's just a start. Again, like, we have enough, like, really cool cards here to be pretty happy with the case already. So, like, everything else is gravy, is how I kind of am viewing this case. So, you should end up, I think, with typically 4 jersey cards. Your 2.4 French Young Guns, your 1 clear cut, we got 2. Young Gun canvas wise, I think we're doing fine. So we've got at least 3. We haven't hit a ton of like clear cut. As we've hit 2 Young Guns. We've hit 2 base Young Guns before we've hit a single 2 clear cut Young Guns before we've hit a single base clear cut. And like actually no, we've hit an exclusives clear cut before we've hit a regular clear cut. So it's just been a case that like has had some really hot like inserts, essentially like hard to get ones. And honestly, like from a variation standpoint, I kind of like that, where like, you know, a certain case will be hot with like certain aspects, as long as it's like not a guaranteed thing, right? And then like some cases are missing them as a result. Burrows for the Avs on the Young Guns. Stay. Kaprizov for the Wild on the portraits. Cousins for the Sabres on the debut dates. Jersey of Max Jones for the Ducks. Pinto for the Senators, good one. Larkin for the Red Wings. Sorokin for the Islanders. 1, 2, 3, 6. Ooh, there's our first base clear cut. Jordan Stahl for Carolina. Pilon for the Capitals. Zaka for the Devils. Miller for the Rangers. Leonard for Vegas. Bergeron for the Bruins. That's another one without French. Like, we definitely didn't miss it, because there's an insert and everything, unless there's like a Young Guns. But and I'll take like, let's go through the Young Guns. How many Young Guns did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we ended up with 6. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes products do be weird. But hey, case 1, so far so good. I know we're getting close to the start time for case 2. So box number 60 and 24. These go this way. Feels like there's a... Oh, that's a really thin pack. Like, that's like a 1-card pack. Okay, I kind of want to open that one first. Like, there is nothing to this pack, so let's just open it up. Because, like, here's a standard pack, here's this pack. No, we got the hit. So it's a Voracek for the Flyers. It's a 4-card pack, but that was really thin. Alright, now we're up and stack the rest. No exclusives, no numbered cards yet, but again, can't complain with the case. Apparently someone got 3 French Zegras in their case. which is nuts. That on the cart. Sorry, there's just like a little like speck from a pack on his nose, and it looked like it was a booger. It's kind of bugging me a little bit. And here's another thin pack. I'd say that's the most obvious like thing so far, is that there's packs that are missing base cards. But like those aren't the biggest. How many does this have? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's some packs that have. Is that 4 in the back? Yeah. So there's some packs that have 9, some packs that have 4, and it probably balances out. All right, here we go. Michaelis for the Canucks. Kessel for the Yotes. Have we had a Swayman yet? I don't think we have. Retrospective of Mikey Anderson for the Kings. DeBrincat for Chicago. Hauser for the Buffalo Sabres. Nurse for the Oilers on the Dazzlers. Kachuk for the Senders on the Hundo P. So no, yeah, Swayman's the main young gun that we're missing. Chekovich for the Sharks on the young gun canvas. Pasenchuk for the Sharks on the young guns. Hoglander for the Canucks on the electromagnetic. Canvas black of Holtby for the Canucks. Those don't seem that rare now, so. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the Sabres on the young guns. They don't seem as rare as what I thought they were. But all right. They're still cool. I like that. I like that there's parallels of canvas, at least, like different ones. Makes it a little bit more interesting. And they look a lot better than the red, so. Like night and day difference. I take the black canvas over the red canvas every day of the week. Especially for like the young guns. Last pack. Alright, here we go. Shesterkin for the Rangers on the electromagnetic. Shen for the Blues on the canvas. Pinto for the Senders on the young guns. McDavid for the Oilers on the portraits. Smith for the Devils on the debut dates. Here's our first exclusives. Pajot for the Islanders to 100. Put that up there. Seems to be a little bit rare. Davies for the Predators on the Young Guns. Atkinson for the Blue Jackets. Point for the Lightning on the Hundo P. Shesterkin for the Rangers on the Honor Roll. Barron for the Rangers on the Young Guns. French variation of Jean-Merson for the Yotes. So there's our first French variation in a while. Alright. Bases in there. Cool. Box 11. So, main Young Guns that were missing. Swayman. That's really seems like the only main one that we're missing, right? Because like we've hit Benoit, we've hit Drysdale, we've hit that. Kierstad, we've hit all of those. I think we've hit a Middleton. We haven't hit a Tanner Lashinsky yet, and a Ross Colton. Ross Colton's actually a decent one that we should hopefully get. And then we haven't hit a Jeffrey Veal. So I think there's like 3 that we haven't hit. Box number 69 and 72, by the way. So there's a couple Young Guns that we're missing, but this is a 4-card pack. A break. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that's how it evens out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9-card pack as well. I think that one actually had 2 hits in it, so it evens out over time. And it's still the kind of quote-unquote law of averages is that, like, it will eventually even out, so. Alright, starting off with a Kupari for the Kings on the Young Guns. Besser for the Canucks on the canvas. Rookie retrospective of Lankinen for Chicago. Forgot that was a small amount of base cards before that. McKinnon for the Avs on the Honor Roll. Bryson for the Sabres on the Young Guns. And Dazzlers of Leonard for Vegas. That should have been a hit, but we got 2 in that one pack there, so none of these are street clothes or French. No. Kopitar for the Kings, so that just probably we had the 2 in the one pack instead of it in this pack. Pearson on the Young Gun canvas for the Yotes. Zahorna for the Penguins. Burns for San Jose. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Jersey of Tavares for the Leafs. If they're short printed, that one might be a short print. I don't think they are, but don't think they are. So it's kind of quieted down since the first few boxes. I mean, we've got some nice stuff. Like we got the Night Clear Cut, which is a beautiful card. But definitely would like to see a Swayman. I mean, we've at least got the Dazzlers for him, but would like to see his Young Gun. Because that's probably, again, that's probably with Ross Colton and so it's like Ross Colton, him, Lashinsky. I think we pulled a Bryson. We pulled a Keane. Bill. Yeah. Couple more packs to go here. And then we'll be done this half. Alright. And we're going to be probably a little bit late on the next case, but just as a heads up. So, here we go. Farabee for the Flyers on the electromagnetic. Hronik for the Red Wings on the canvas. There's our Swayman for the Bruins. Looks pretty clean. Not the worst. There we go. That's, I mean, the big one out of the way. So, that's good to see. Krug for St. Louis on the portraits. Joseph for the Penguins on the debut dates. Mantha on the Pink Dazzlers for the Capitals. Rainanen for the Rangers on the Young Guns. Bushnevich for the Rangers on the canvas. Hundo P of Yossi for the Predators. Whatchamacallit? Honor roll of Stone for Vegas. Jeff Reveal for San Jose. There we go. French variation of Archibald for the Oilers. Archibald for the Oilers on the French. And last box. So, I mean, like, hey, pretty good stuff. So far, one random to do. Another 22 box number. Really nice stuff, though. Like, I do like the product a lot, so. 22 and 15. Here we go. He got a New Hook Young Gun canvas, which is honestly like one of the better ones to get for. I quite like Alex Newhook and how he plays, so I'd say that's good. I mean, some like decent, like, I mean, not major Young Guns, but like you got like Kyle Burrows and I think Akita Middleton as well. Some like, I think some McKinnon inserts, so yeah, you got the Honey P of like McKinnon. I think at least there's McKinnon, yeah. So like, honestly, like some decent stuff. Nothing like earth shattering, but like Newhook could end up being a really, really, really good player. So that Young Gun canvas is probably solid. We legitimately have hit the top 3 Young Gun canvas. So, no, New Hook's regular Young Gun is in Series 2. So, like, you can only get his Young Gun canvas right now. Another pink Dazzlers, eh? Rust for the Penguins. Well, Drysdale for the Ducks. That psychs me out with Zegers because they're very similar positions and very similar facial like expressions. Patrick Kane for Chicago. Gaudreau for the Flames. McDavid, pink Dazzlers for the Oilers. Alsing for the Senators on the Young Guns. Backlund for the Flames. The canvas. Rookie retrospective of Pius Suter for Chicago. Cole Caulfield on the honor roll for the Habs. Benoit for the Ducks on the Young Guns. French variation of Konechny for the Flyers. And Backstrom on the electromagnetic soft edge for the Capitals. All right, last half. I mean, it's been a heck of a good case, so I'll have a quick little like recap at the end. I mean, we might have the one random to do still, so. But then case 2 will start. If you're in case 2, it'll probably start at like 6:05, 6:10, maybe somewhere in there. Try to get it as close to 6 as possible, but essentially, like, once we're ready, it'll go. So, actually, probably will take 10 minutes to clean up and stuff. Yeah, should be pretty close to that. I think we have a Young Gun canvas coming up. Be nice to get like a Young Gun exclusive somehow, but only one exclusives per case. Like, we'll see if that's the norm. But like, hey, it's a good case. We've only hit one base Egress as well, actually. Now that I think about it, we've only hit one base Caulfield. So we haven't doubled up on the big players, but we've hit lots of like good stuff. I think we doubled up on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yeah, that's the biggest one that we've doubled up on. I mean, technically Zegers if you include the canvas. Technically Knight if you include the clear cut, which I mean that's better than doubling up. So Nuge for the Oilers on the canvas. Hundo P of Wheeler for the Jets. Kaprizov for the Wild on the honor roll. Pilon for the Capitals. Besser for the Canucks on the Dazzlers. Dellandrea for the Stars on the debut dates. Allison for the Flyers on the Young Gun canvas. Parker Kelly for the Senators on the Young Guns. Leonard for Vegas on the portraits. Norris for the Senators on the rookie retrospective. Horvat jersey for the Canucks on the jersey. And Ross Colton for the Lightning. That was a one Young Gun that we hadn't hit, I think, and last pack. So let me clean things up a little bit here. We'll do a quick recap, and then we will get set up for the next box. But let me get just this clean. Oh, we got the random to do as well. Let me just clean up the inserts, then we'll do the random. That's cleaned up. These can go next with these. There we go. All right, let's do the random. So 3 times, whatever team's on top gets it. Here. Who's on the left? It's Caulfield's on the left. So. MTL, MTL, Anna. Ooh, wrong one. 3 times. Here we go. Good luck. Whatever team's on top gets it. Once. Twice. And 3rd time. Montreal. I mean, that's fitting. Anaheim, you got some good stuff. Montreal, you get that. So, actually, who had Anaheim? Dave. There we go. All right, so recap time. I mean, in terms of like major young guns, we got. That's just a mark on the top loader, by the way. We got a Swayman, 2 Ukko-Pekka Luukkonens, 1 Knight, 1 Jeannot. In terms of like other cool stuff, we hit Laugh Street close variation, Morgan Barron on the clear cut young gun, New Hook on the young gun canvas, clear cut exclusives of Khudobin, 2 French variation young guns, Alsling and Kelly, both for the Senators, and then kind of our hits of the break. I mean, we have the Caulfield for Montreal, the Zegras base and canvas, the Byfield canvas black for the Kings, the Ekblad clear picks, and yeah, hit of the break. I think we'll call it the Spencer Knight on the clear cut. So that'll be our hit of the break for this break. That is group break number 248. 249 is up next. It's the exact same, so stay tuned.